The importance of actor-audience relationships, how Buffy stays alive 29 years later. Fandoms. Everyone's heard of them. They are the heartbeat of keeping media alive, forming communities and senses of camaraderie around the globe. From music to books, fandoms are everywhere. In this video, I'll be exploring audience studies through the lenses of stardom and performance. To be exact, I'll be talking about the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer by focusing on Sarah Michelle Gellar and Amber Benson and how star personas change what we see on our screens. I'll explore how stardom and performance helps to create a loyal fanbase, which in turn keeps a show's legacy alive many years after it has ended. Fandoms are often described as groups of people who are highly dedicated to a celebrity, film, TV series, music, book, or even video game. Buffy the Vampire Slayer first aired in 1997 and ended in 2003, garnering 4 to 6 million viewers in its original airings on WB Network and the UPN, making it one of the most popular female-led TV dramas ever. The show has spawned its own universe, dubbed as the Buffyverse, spanning across spin-off series, comics, books, video games, and podcasts. It's even popular in academia, with many scholars of pop culture such as Rhonda V. Wilcock and David Kochember producing analysis of the series. Fans online even hold an International Buffy Day on April 14th, paying homage to the lead actress's birthday, demonstrating their loyalty to the franchise. So, this leads us to the question, how on earth is a 29-year-old show still relevant today? If you search for Buffy on any social media platform, you will see posts made within the past month and video essays made within the past year. Why? In 1974, communication scholars Elihu Katz, Jay Bloomer, and Michael Jurevich developed the uses and gratifications theory. This theory states that media users have an active part in selecting the media that they consume to meet specific needs. The theory presents 5 uses of consuming media: to be informed and educated, identifying with characters in the situation of the media, simple entertainment, enhancing social interaction, and to escape the stresses of daily life. It's clear that fans of Buffy use the show for these reasons, many saying they related to the characters and their very human issues, some using the Slayer's martial arts skills to inspire their own workouts, and a lot of consumers engaging in online forums and discussion boards dedicated to the show, creating their own communities. Throughout my research, I found this quote from David Morley's 1992 book, Television Audiences and Cultural Studies. Audiences are not passive recipients of media messages, but active producers of meaning, engaging with media text in ways that are shaped by their social and cultural contexts. This means that fans do not blindly accept media messages. Instead, they actively interpret, question, and create their own meanings based on personal experiences, cultural backgrounds, and social contexts. This perspective, stemming from Stuart Hall's encoding and decoding model, a communication theory stating that media messages are produced, encoded, with a preferred meaning by creators and interpreted, decoded, actively by audiences, is called active audience theory. An active example of this within the Buffy fandom is the theory that Buffy is actually in a psychiatric ward based off the Season 6 episode, Normal Again, with Joss Whedon encoding something into text and fans decoding it. These types of paratext, a term coined by Jeanette, and is material built around the source that the show provides, have spawned countless discussions and theories on forums and have led to many fan-made materials such as fanfiction on sites such as AO3 being produced many years on. When fans engage with the media, it keeps the fandom alive. Sarah Michelle Gellar is the titular character of the series, portraying Buffy Summers. Gellar had already established a successful acting career prior to the show and won the Daytime Emmy Award in 1995 for Outstanding Younger Leading Actress in a Drama Series. She does a fantastic job as portraying the role of Buffy, a 16-year-old girl whose destiny is to fight evil whilst navigating the horrors of high school and adolescence. Her performance earned her a Golden Globe nomination and a Saturn Award, with many viewers praising her for her talent to layer vulnerability and strength, demonstrating range to balance the show's key genres of horror, drama, and comedy. Many of her co-workers, James Masters and Alison Hannigan, also applauded her work ethic and ability to stay professional despite the toxic on-set environment that Joss Whedon created. As a result of this, Gellar is highly regarded as an icon of TV. Speaking of iconic, Buffy's fashion is a prevalent part of the fandom today. In a 2026 interview with Elle, Geller revealed that a lot of the decisions in the early seasons were hers, and that a lot of the fan favourite looks were a result of the hair and costume department bargaining with her to make her have a hair down. Portraying the titular character allowed for Geller's status to pull rank over any final costume decisions, as she would be the one wearing it. It was a result of her stardom that allowed such looks to be created and favoured by fans, creating a fandom within itself focused solely on the fashion. Today, many accounts are still active in social media, dissecting the looks from the show with the likes of Buffy Wardrobe on Instagram, comparing looks to outfits that appear in TV shows today, and What's His Face draws, creating art entirely focused on Buffy's outfits. The fashion has become such a big part of the fandom that fans joke about the show being called Buffy the Outfit Slayer. This is just one example of the show having uses and gratifications attached to it, as people were able to find entertainment and form their own community based off something the show provided that wasn't about the running storyline. Geller has consistently praised the Buffy fandom, calling them the best fans and highlighting their loyalty, intelligence, and unwavering support. She often acknowledges their impact on her career, expressing immense gratitude for their dedication to the series. She's also expressed her interest in returning back to Sunnydale multiple times and reprising the role. In February 2025, it was announced that a reboot was in the works. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, New Sunnydale, with Geller starring in it and being an executive producer. It was due to her love of the show and the relationship she has with the community that allowed for this reboot to be picked up. Geller gushed about her excitement of working with Chloe Zhao and even shared teaser behind-the-scenes pictures on her Instagram. However, as of March 2026, she sadly revealed that Hulu won't be going forward with the project anymore, but it's extremely impressive that her interest in a reboot got it into production due to her power and stardom. It was revealed that it was cancelled due to a weak pilot, poor creative direction that lacked mainstream appeal, and internal conflict with executives who were not fans of the original series. Despite rewrites, the project was deemed unfixable, with Geller citing an executive's lack of familiarity with the original show as a key factor, leaving many fans upset and disappointed. Amber Benson plays the role of Tara McClay, a shy witch and love interest of Willow Rosenberg. Benson's performance is delicate and intricate and is a personal favourite of mine, and Tara is often regarded as a fan favourite, with many saying they see themselves within her, linking back to Katz and Bloomer's uses theory. Tara herself is a very progressive character for the time. Coming from an abusive childhood background and being openly queer, she is part of one of the first long-term recurring lesbian couples on a major American primetime network series, things that weren't shown normally in the 90s and early 2000s. In an interview with Out.com, Benson said, "As an actor, you do tons of work where you're like, okay, I did this thing and it's fine and I paid my bills. But with Buffy, I felt like I was part of something important and that what we were doing was not just a television show," she shares. It was at hand to people who were living in places where there wasn't a community. This links back to uses and gratifications theories, as viewers say they felt represented for the first time. Like Geller, Benson has been an avid Buffy fan herself, starring in spin-off projects such as the official audiobook, Slayers, a Buffyverse story, and has written 4 of the Dark Horse comics set in the Buffyverse. Her part of being an active member within the Buffy community has not only developed the Buffyverse, but has also helped to build the audience-actor relationships that the show's fandom is built on. To conclude, the stars of a show's relationships with the audience is crucial. Those whose passion and love for a project shines through and actively engage with their fan base are held in high regard by fans, and in turn are able to keep relevant many years later.